Hey, I'm Jay from Ohio Power Tool here with Ian.
How's it going?
And we are talking Milwaukee MX fuel technology.
Brand new technology here.
So they came out, and they not came out yet, but they've announced 14-inch cutoff saw, the demolition breaker, the core drill,
Power supply.
the carry-on power supply, but don't carry it on an airplane. The rocket light, which is pretty sweet.
Yeah.
And the sewer drum machine. So let's talk a little bit about what MX means to the world.
Yeah, what does it mean? I mean, they're not really saying a voltage on it.
Yeah, so they're not saying a voltage. So MX, they went away from the voltage, and it's true. They probably, you talk about 18 volt, and you talk about 36 volt, and you talk about 60 volt or whatever.
Yeah.
There's no way in the world this is an 18 volt platform.
No, not at all.
I mean, obviously to get that kind of draw, you want to get a little bit higher voltage, but whether it's 36 or 56 or, and then you got the whole game that is it 60 volt or is it 54 volt? And what's, is it max voltage? Is it 20 or is it 18? I mean, that whole thing is just kind of killed when you say it's MX. We're done talking
MX, it's MX. This is what it's going to be able to do.
So they did say watt out. So when they're talking the power supply, we get a little taste of 1800 or 3600 watts.
Yeah.
Which watts is actually a pretty good way to kind of look at power watt outs. Just to get an idea in our heads, a Honda GX 160 160cc motor is a 3600 watt 4.8 horsepower motor that everybody puts on all their stuff.
Yeah.
So you're talking like concrete mixer or jumping jack or
Plate compactors,
dewatering
pumps.
Dewatering pumps. 160 cc's, you start thinking about like a dirt bike, you start thinking about quads and things. Like what's possible with two of those batteries is kind of like mind-blowing. This is really just scratching the surface. I mean, you're like, oh, they should have a lawnmower. Well, yeah, they should have like a riding lawnmower. They should have like a zero-turn, like sweet, amazing lawnmower.
Yeah.
So yeah, and what would happen if they put four of these in a power supply? Like what would the runtime? What would we get out of that? And could we get a 30 amp on it? Yeah.
Yeah, I think with what the 6 tools they're choosing to release now, it's just going to be a taste of what's going to be coming out in the future. So
the thing that really kind of got me is you start looking at like Generac backup power supplies. You start talking to like solar people that are like putting battery backups that either solar power will power a battery bank, and you start thinking about what like a power wall with 8 of these or 10 of these could do in your house. You could literally you could get a couple solar panels, pack them up, and then you could run your entire house like a Generac generator would. And you could use that as a backup for a long time. I mean, if you had solar, you could indefinitely use it.
Hooking up to natural gas line, it's just there.
Yeah, and the big thing there is you could go, oh, well now I need to mow my grass. I'll just take the unit off and I'll put it and I'll mow the grass. And now I need a log splitter. Well, here's my...
Just take that off and
take it off. So, I mean, it's really kind of like you have little power tool batteries, and then you have Tesla powering cars, and this is now like the middle ground for like, obviously construction tools, but what else is possible? I mean, I hope they like partner with Gator or somebody.
That would be interesting for sure.
So yeah, I mean, is it going to turn into something where you have like a Honda GX 160 and they sell those as like a power thing that other people build off of? Or is it something that Milwaukee is going to keep contained? I mean, the future, looking out like 2 years, 5 years, I mean, it's really crazy to think. This is a lot more than just like an 18 volt battery platform.
Yeah.
And it also doesn't really overlap at all with the 18 volt.
No, that's
platform.
what's kind of cool is, you know, you're not losing anything.
Yeah.
Because when they changed, we shouldn't even bring it up, but when they changed from when they kind of ignored the 28 and just went after and then put all their money into the 18 there, some people got a little disappointed.
Right.
But it's not like they're doing that. These are completely new tools coming
This is
out.
a whole new, this is definitely going after gas and pneumatic.
Big
for
time.
Sure. And I mean, and then what else?
They're going green. They're going after generators too.
They're going green.
They're going
Oh
green.
yeah, they're definitely going after generators.
Definitely going after generators.
I mean, nobody makes like a 2,000 watt equivalent that doesn't go after 5,000 and 8,000.
Yeah.
And then you start talking about, I mean, I think Generac probably makes more money on those home backup systems than they do on their little units. So, I mean, what's possible?
We're excited to see.
Yeah, I know we're super excited to see because gas has just caused all kinds of problems. And I mean, this could eliminate a lot of those problems. Push the button. Just push the button. So, launching in early 2020, we're going to have a page and a link below. And we'll have all the products with more information about each product down there. And then as more information becomes available, they'll start getting specs of RPMs and things.
We'll try and update as soon as we have them with the specs, with pricing, what exact dates for release. Yeah, sounds good.
And then when the helicopter comes out, electric helicopter.
The work truck. Just drive into work,
the bulldozer.
pull it off your truck and throw it on the tool and start working for the day.
No problem.
Thank you guys for watching. We do appreciate it. Let us know what you think about the MX Fuel. You know, give us what do you think they should come out with the MX Fuel batteries?
Questions that you might have that we can go to Milwaukee and ask them.
Yeah, we'll try and get
ideas. You know, I mean, I would say like the crazier the better, but like all this stuff is on the table now.
Hey,
so this is
endless.
A dingo. They could get a dingo. A dingo ate my baby.
That's exactly what I thought. Thanks for watching.